Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to sunny Bali again. I am sat here in my backyard for only 2 more weeks and then my year in Bali is over. I cannot believe it. So here's a quick look at my backyard. You there? Oh, I lost you. You've got to love Indonesian internet. You really, really do. So today I want to talk to you about giving and receiving. So this week was Thanksgiving in the US, and an age-old tradition dating back to giving thanks for the harvest of people of multiple faiths, and that tradition has continued to the modern day Thanksgiving we see in the US. I've also started back at school in Ubud, teaching the kids English, volunteering with Volunteer in Bali. Loving being back there, missing the friends that I made last time, but making new friends with the new teachers from all over the globe. And it just got me thinking about giving and what giving is taught to us from a religious context. And as a Christian, we have been encouraged to give tithes and offerings, so a percentage of our earnings to the church, to a cause, to others. Hi Mum, how are you going? And also, Jesus teaches us to serve one another, not just in a monetary sense, but in that sense of community and family way. In Islam, they have the zakah, which is actually one of the pillars of Islam, of almsgiving, to support the needy and those less fortunate, especially in times in festival. But those two, Christian giving and Islamic giving, is billions and billions of dollars a year that go towards helping one another. Living here in Bali, the giving culture is ingrained into the Balinese Hindus and the Balinese in general. You cannot walk into the house of a Balinese Hindu without being given something, never mind the offerings that are on every street corner, in every house, once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. So that giving culture is definitely has religious beginnings, and I've been thinking quite a lot about that, because I think that it's not just charitable giving and it's not just monetary giving that is important, and everybody gives. So whether you are involved in a project or you give to charity regularly or you volunteer, that's great, and you should absolutely continue to do that. But the parent that gives their time and effort and love to nurture their child to develop and grow into a beautiful human being, or giving your partner time at the end of the day to debrief about how crap work was or how brilliant work was, and just supporting them is important. And that's giving. It's taking your girlfriend out for a coffee because she's having a crap time with the husband and being a listening ear. We all give, and we all give because we have this human desire or this need to support one another and contribute to the greater good, which is fantastic. But I want to flip it on the head a little bit, because while it's great to give, and I think that we should all do that, receiving is not so easy. And I think that sometimes we find it very difficult to receive. So whilst we're all happy to get our wallet out and get our time out and support each other, when we need help, we don't ask for it because it's hard. And I find that hard. It's like there's some shame associated with putting your hand up, like you're failing at life or you can't look after yourself, which is bizarre to me, because we all want to help each other, but we won't ask for help. It's very easy to ask for others. I know this week, for example, I sent out a prayer request for my dad to my network, and I got over 70 replies. I've got Muslims praying, I've got Hindus praying, I've got Christians praying, I've even got one Sikh friend and she is praying as well. And it was quite easy for me to do that because technically it was for Dad. It wasn't me asking for help. I was asking for prayer for my dad. So it was much easier to put that message out there. And in fact, you know, one message that I got back from a ex-colleague of mine, Mohammed, in the UK, was so beautiful. Hi Millie, how you going? Was so beautiful that I burst into tears in the restaurant that I was in, because it touched my heart, and the kindness and support and love that came from his response, as many others that I received, was just overwhelming to me. But I wasn't asking for me. And I find that quite difficult. I'm on the sponsorship trail at the moment for the Unlikely Pilgrim, something that I believe in wholeheartedly, which I think is going to, you know, be great for the wider community. But because it's for me, I find it really difficult to send those emails and those letters and pick up that phone and say, hey, can you support me so that it can be the best project that it can be? So I just wanted to, ask you guys, or leave your comments below if you're watching the replay later. What are your thoughts about receiving? Do you find it difficult to ask for help, and why do you find it difficult to ask for help? Because even on the smallest scale, like a compliment, if somebody says to you, and I know that we've all had this situation where you say to a girlfriend, oh, I really like your dress, and they say, oh, it doesn't really fit, oh, it's really old. You think, whoa, I was just trying to say your dress was nice. But we even find it difficult to say thank you when we receive a compliment. So, this week I just want you to go out there and, ask for help. Whether you are moving house and you would like somebody to come over and drink wine with you and help you, wrap 400 mugs and 300 cups that you don't know how you collected, or you're having a bad time at work, everybody knows somebody who believes in something. So ask a friend, do you mind praying for me because I'm having a really hard time at work? And you'll be surprised how many people come back and say, yes, I will, number one, and two, how supported you feel and how much better you feel from having reached out and asked for help. And if you get a compliment this week, please just say thank you. Hear my voice and just smile politely and say, thank you. Yes, it was a tenner at Target. I like it as well. And I'm not encouraging you to be arrogant. I'm just saying, somebody's trying to give you a compliment, say thank you. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you about this morning, because in the Bible, Jesus definitely encourages us to give, but he also tells us to receive God's love and the love of those around us. So don't be shy and put your hand up, because you want to give to people, but people also want to give to you. So have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'm jumping on the back of the bike just quickly to head off to get my shot of Jesus at ICC Bali. So if you have any questions or any comments or anything you want to share, pop it in the box down below and I will respond to you ASAP. All right, bye.